Hi, welcome back. Today I have an ice maker to review. It claims to make the good ice, and I love the good ice. So you might remember back in January I reviewed the mini ice cube trays, the round balls. After I posted that review, I had a couple companies reach out to me asking if I would like to review their ice maker. There's a couple different ones, so I did a little research and I thought this one would be the best one. So even though this was sent to me, as always, I'm going to give my honest review. I've been using it for about a week, and there are some pros and cons, so I will be giving you the good and the bad. So let's take a look at it. So first of all, it does come with a 2-year warranty. Here's the quick start guide and the user manual. So it also comes with this called an inlet pipe, I think is what they're calling it. It's kind of like it's a little hose if you want to connect it to water, like your faucet, and it will automatically fill the ice maker for you. If not, you can do it manually, which is what I'm going to do. So I was a little surprised at how big it is. I'll give you the dimensions here on the side. See me, and let me turn it for you. And then here's the back. So I'll explain that in a second. And wherever you decide to put this, you need to have like 3 inches all the way around. So it has the fan in the back, and you don't want to block any of that. Ugh. And it's heavy. It is heavy. All right, so let me open it up. Here's the ice bucket and little scoop. Down here is a water filter. Here is a water level indicator down there. And here is you can see, this is the max fill line. Here there is a sensor, so when the ice starts to block that, it will shut off. And then you just have to push the ice down so it will make more. Yeah, so I'm going to put this back in here. I'll show you the top. So here is the start. You have a clean. So when this is lit up, it says it's making ice. That'll be solid. Then you have the cleaning. And here is, you need to add more water when that's lit up. And then this lights up when it is full. So I will go over the cleaning after we make some ice. Plug this in. It's a 3-prong. All right. And see, this lights up because I need water. So it does recommend distilled water or demineralized water. I do have some distilled water just because I have it. I wouldn't buy it special, but I would use filtered water. All right, so I'm going to fill it up to the max line. Almost there. So this holds about 3/4 of a gallon or 2.8 liters, however you want to look at it. Let's put the basket back in. I like this because this, you can set the little scoop in here like that. Okay, I'm going to close this up, and then it automatically starts. Let's see there. So I think you can probably hear that. It's not the quietest. So it's probably a little quieter than my dishwasher. My dishwasher isn't the quietest, but yeah. So and to be honest, after a while, I don't notice it. And it takes about 15 minutes for it to start making ice. As you can see, it says it makes in 20 minutes. I found it's about actually 10 to 15 minutes. And you can see it can make up to 26 pounds in a day. So, and at first you can see this. You can see water running through here. This is normal, running down like that. I guess it's just cycling through. So it's been about 12 minutes and it has started to make ice. Let's see if we can see up in here. Okay, it's been 1 hour. So we have some ice here. Alright, it's been 2 hours. Alright, it's just been under 3 hours and you can see that it's full. See, so the ice is blocking the sensor there. So let's see, it'll probably start back up. There. So as you can see, it makes ice great, and you can see I have on different clothes. Didn't finish the review yesterday, but I did make this ice this morning, so it took 3 hours. But now if I were to fill it up again with water, it seems like it makes it faster. Like I could probably get a full basket in like 2 hours. So it just seems the more you use it, the faster it makes it. The thing that I'm not real familiar with ice makers. I've used a few, like when I'm on vacation and the house that we rent have one, like it's been twice. But they're like in a cabinet and it just stays in here. This, you're supposed to remove it so it doesn't melt, because what happens is the ice will slowly melt, which the water will collect at the bottom and just in return make more ice. I don't know if they all work that way. I'm clueless about that, but it does say to remove the ice so it doesn't melt. This is where the problem I've had comes in. So let me show you a couple things. So first time I did this, I put these in just these Rubbermaid containers. But what happens is a lot of the ice freezes together. One big chunk of ice. So silly me thought, oh, I'll just, hit it and break it up. Well, I end up breaking the container. So let me show you my new solution. So when you buy ice at the store, it always comes in a bag. So I decided to put ice in these gallon bags. Putting it in the bag, it's still all froze together, as you can see. But when you buy ice at the store, you usually have to, smash it on the ground to get it to break up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try it on the counter. Usually I take it out to the garage, but we'll see. Broke up pretty well, as you can see. And this, there's a few different sizes. Some of them are a little smaller. So this is probably a little bit larger than Sonic Ice, but it's still more of like I talked about in my other video, that this type of ice is more like layered instead of just like the solid, like a ice cube tray. I am loving the ice. I've made a lot of ice. I have a ton of ice. Just start selling ice to the neighbors. But it works well. So now I'm going to take this out and I'm going to show you how to clean it. It's pretty simple. Okay, so I already have some water in there. I'm going to fill up the rest of the way, the max. There. A little bit more. Right there. All right, so I'm going to close it. I'm going to hit clean. It says for 3 seconds. All right, so now it's cleaning. Said it should take about 8 minutes. So about 3 minutes in, the sound kind of changed. So you can see water running out. So I'm not sure what's happening. But that light is still solid, so that means it's still cleaning. So I'd set a timer and it was exactly 8 minutes, and then it switched from cleaning to making ice. So now I need to drain it. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so here's the back. And earlier I mentioned this inlet pipe. I think that's what they're calling it. If you were going to use this to connect it to a faucet or something, you would attach it here. But to drain it, you're going to unhook this here. I can do this one-handed. And then this will come off. All right, so you can see that just pops off. And then both drain out like that. Okay, so when you're finished, you just put the cap back on. and hook it up there like that. Overall, I am pleased with this ice maker. Like I said, there was a few cons as far as the ice clumping together, but I think putting it in the bags was a good solution. The size of it, you do have to have space for it. I'm still thinking about where else I could maybe put this, maybe the laundry room. I need to think about that, or just get it out every few weeks and make a bunch of ice. And it is a little loud, but I think that's with any ice maker, you're gonna have some noise. And to be honest, I kind of tuned it out after a while. The price right now is $3.39. It's a little steep, but compared, you know, they have cheaper ones, not this brand, but there's cheaper ice makers out there, around like $100, $150, but I'm like, are they going to be as good as this one? And there's more expensive ones. So this is kind of like the GE one. Some of those are like over $600. So I think this is a middle of the road, and it works well. I guess time will tell how long it lasts, but right now haven't had any trouble with it. Like I said, I've been using it for a week almost every day, and no issues. So yeah, it gets a thumbs up from me. If you're looking for an ice maker, maybe this will be the one. I'll link it below if you want to check it out. I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.